Well, here's day 2 of me on MX bikes, learning to get better. So today I am on the KX250F. Yesterday I was on the KTM 450. Um, so yeah, this is just the second day of me trying to get better. And I fixed the Streamlabs settings, so everything should be better now, I think. I'm just looking over at my second monitor right now, watching the stream, making sure everything's fixed. But yeah, so that should be a lot better now. Overdid it on that one. But yeah, so just trying to get better, and I like the 450s, but I mean, I'm definitely a lot better on the 250. I don't know what I was trying to do there. I kind of saw like an opportunity, and I took it, and I didn't really, yeah, I didn't really think that one through. Yeah, see, I can do those really well, but this I still do not know how to do whatsoever. I have genuinely no idea on how to do that. So, yeah, no, I love this game a lot, and definitely want to try and get better at it. I heard that like there's some ruts where if it holds you properly, you don't have to lean. So I'm gonna try not to lean in like that rut behind me back there. See, that's how I like to do that one, and then go on the inside line here. Do not lean, because that rut should hold me. Or berm, whatever. Another map I really enjoy is Mantua. Yeah, see, that's how you should do it. But I need to take the inside line here. See, that always happens, and it's like I don't know what to do there. Um, this video here is going to be a relatively short one, due to I'm on a factoring time limit here. See, think I gotta turn up my brake gain. Okay, let me just do that. I need to turn up my brake gain. Well, I mean, I also use my rear brake. I have that set as X, so... well, I already did that. Just nailed that, didn't I? Go on the inside here. Don't lean out. Yeah, see, I leaned over instead of just holding the rut. I tried Reaper Dock settings, which, you know... I mean, I love Reaper Dock, but his settings are a little too advanced for me. I mean, I still have them. That's why, like... Normally, I could lean in any turn and be fine, but now if I lean, I'll end up laying the bike over. Nailed that. I don't know, well, I don't know rather if I'm supposed to lean forward or backward or whatever, but I just do both. I've been watching a lot of Reaper Dock tutorials and stuff like that, so. This one I still have no idea on how to do. So I just kind of hit it like that. Oh my lord! Yeah, see, I did that perfect. I just need to... Yes, sir, of course, Bert. You know, it's... Like, I used to do... I did a lot better than I do now when I was on my own settings, but... I think his settings would definitely help me be a better player. Faster times and all the above. You know... But yeah, no, I definitely, I mean, I love Reaper Dock. It's just like, see, if I go right here, I'll see how I laid the bike over. Like, with my previous settings, if I turned all the way and was leaning fully, I still wouldn't lay it over. I'm still trying to find a good 450 setup, or 250 setup. This bike here is just completely stock. I don't have a setup on it, so... I want to find one for Triumph or KTM. I love the KTM, dude. It's amazing. That and a Triumph. My favorite is the CR500, but that bike is just something else. And I'm not the best on it. Yeah, for sure. I finally learned the scrubbing down pat. I got the scrubbing. I just wish I wouldn't have changed. Well, I mean, I saved my previous settings, so I think I'm going to revert back to that since I now have the scrubbing down pat and everything else down pat. Because on a map like Mantua, I used to do really well. That map was just super flowy. Personally, I love like long flowy maps with like long straightaways so I can, you know, full throttle, you know what I mean? Just ripping, but that's when I'm just trying to vibe in the game, you know. See, on my settings, I would have never did that right there. See, I'm gonna switch to the 450. Well, switch to Mantua on this, on my 250, and see how I can do on that. I don't know what else I should do. Yeah, sir, of course. I don't know what I should do for deformation. I just have it set at 1, so. I just haven't set it once, so I don't really know. It's been so long since I last played on this map. I like taking the outside line there on that. Oh, nailed that. Yeah, I love this map. Me and my friend Wade used to play it all the time, but there's really not that many people playing it these days, I don't think. I don't know. I used to be really good at mouse, but like I said, I changed my settings, so... I literally just, like, 2 days ago switched to the 450. I used to just I used to ride this bike right here. This was the only bike I rode for 250. Like, this was the only bike I'd ever ride. But I switched to 450 2 days ago, because I want to get better on the 450, because I try and go as fast as I can on maps. That's like, right now I'm in 4th gear, most people being maybe 3rd. Yeah, see, I should have leaned over there. I love 450 though, but you're supposed to take the inside line on that, so you come out right here and not do that, but... Yeah, see, his settings are just not for me. Yeah, see, normally I'd never have a problem right there. That's the unfortunate thing. Whenever you scrub, and like, so let me show you right here. Like, so right now I'm going to sit, lean forward and all that. Now, before I land, am I supposed to stand up or sit down? Or do you sit up or sit down before you land? Yeah, I definitely gotta change my settings back if I'm gonna be... Yep. Yeah, I do the same. See, like, it overturns and then it underturns in certain forms. Oh, I did that perfect. I don't really know what the goal was there, I just did it. Yeah, see, right there I didn't have to lean very much. And then, just over here. And see, that also happens. Like, when I was on my previous settings, that would never happen. The bike spinning out like that, I've never had it happen. Only bike I absolutely struggle with is the 450. I'm sorry, the CR500. Like, personally, the bike to me is just so... I don't know if it's because you need to get set up on it or what, but the bike personally to me is just so... I'd say unbalanced. Like, it, to me, it's just unbalanced. Like, you barely hit the throttle on it, and you're just, you know, in the floor, on the ground. I love this bike, though. Wasn't letting me shift there for a second. I mean, this bike is insanely fast. I don't really think this is a map for it. The fact that I'm only in second gear and I'm going this fast is kind of... When I'm on this bike, I forget to scrub because it's just so amazing. Oh my god. I don't know what bike this Reaper Doc is. Also, has he ever made a setup about, like, talking about his bike setup for, like, motocross? This bike just absolutely rips, dude. I forget that I have keybinds. Yeah, I seen that video, but I think a lot of them just like gatekeep their settings on. I mean, I would too, because that's how it makes them so good. I mean, it's, you know what I mean. I used to play on Static View. Like, I used to play on Static View. It was terrible. I didn't realize how bad Static View actually was. Like, this is static right here. Yeah, see? And then I switched to dynamic. Which is just so much better because it helps you, like, self-regulate on how to... You know what I mean? So... I could sit here and play this game for hours and just listen to music and not improve a single ounce, but just sit here and ride. And also, see, I think his settings are for Supercross, because I think that's what he does. See, this bike is just so powerful, like, it's... I don't understand. Son of a gun. If there was a contest on who crashed the most, I think I'd win. I'm just trying to get more consistent because consistency is better than, you know what I mean? So. Can't even go full throttle. Okay, so how does that happen? Help? Currently stuck. Help, step. Help, step stroker. You know what? Nope, nobody saw a thing. Whoa, what was that? After this, I'm gonna have to cut the stream off. (2:08). That's atrocious. Well, brother, I appreciate you watching and commenting and everything. This will be posted on my YouTube. RexyBoy09 is on my YouTube. That's my YouTube channel name. Will be posted. But thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, and you have a good day. Yes, sir.